Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast. The bad.
Give me your bad of week 12, Eric.
The open head coach position for the Carolina Panthers.
Just bad. Nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it. Who wants it?
I don't.
I mean, it was a good choice to get rid of him, but really, is it his fault?
I don't think so. I think it's the owner's fault. Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have to, like, Bryce Young doesn't look good. Nothing looks good. What looks good for the Carolina Panthers? And then let's think about the rebuild process, the open position. They may have a franchise quarterback, maybe. Nothing this year is showing that he's a franchise quarterback. So you might have a franchise quarterback, but you know what you don't have is a first round pick. I don't think you have a second round pick. You might have a second round pick, I'm not sure. But you don't have a first round pick that's going to be potentially number one overall. And then you ain't gonna have then you don't, and then why are you a destination for free agents? You're going to have to overpay in free agency to get players over there. And we all know that everyone knows that free agency is a little bit of a crapshoot. Sometimes they're really good in a system and not good outside of that system. So it's like, who wants that job?
Yeah, I agree. And I think Bryce Young developing bad habits. When you see that a running back has the most receptions on the team, it makes you worry that the quarterback could be checking down too much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's sort of a red flag, unless if the running back's named Kamara or McCaffrey. It's like, if it's Chuba Hubbard, no, like, come on.
No offense to Chuba Hubbard, but yeah, no, that's not who you want your leading receiver to be. But, like, honestly, who can be the leading receiver? Adam Thielen ain't a slouch, but he's no number one.
Yeah. And you know, what's interesting is, Adam Schefter said that there could be up to 10 coaches fired by the end of the season. So how would you rate this job? So I like that you put that in there, because I don't know how high. I think could be, that'll be an off-season podcast, but, like, I wonder how far down you put this job. And I think it would be at 10 if 10 other teams, fired, because, like you said, especially the fact you don't have your first round pick. They did spend a lot of money in free agency this year, including signing Miles Sanders, who had 2 yards to carry on Sunday. So yeah, I'm with you. I just think this is a bad position to be if you're the Carolina Panthers, because I don't know who wants this job.
Oh, yeah, and here's the question. The only other opening, I think, right now is the Raiders. I think they're the only other team fired their head coach. What job would you want right now?
Oh, I take the Raiders
any day of the week.
Yeah.
And you have a better chance to rebuild with the Raiders, even if it's getting rid of some of their assets. Carolina has assets, but I think one of their biggest ones, Brian Burns, is on the final year of his contract. So they're going to have to tag him to trade him or overpay him to stay. And I don't know. It's so bad. And then you got that owner.
Yeah, I think that's the main problem there, right? Wouldn't you say it's the owner?
It could be. I ain't going to say it isn't. And I always dislike when owners overstep. I know they own the team, but you put people in charge of football decisions because of that. It's just, if you want to be the head coach GM, then you put yourself in that position so that way you can fail. But you don't try to coach through somebody. It never works out well. So it might not be Frank Wright's fault, but I don't, that open head coach position, I don't know who'd want. Someone's going to take it because it's there's only 32 in the world, but, like, still. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know who would like that job, but I'm with you. Somebody will take it. I'm going to go with the Patriots as my bad. It's ugly for the, I mean, they've been in my bad so much, but, like, so the entire week of practice, I guess Mac Jones was not getting first team reps. They get to the game and they're like, "Yep, Mac Jones is starting." He had an awful game, and then they put Zappy in, and Zappy is not much better. I don't know. Is it like Bill Belichick kind of coaching to lose his job? Part of me is like, yeah, I think so at this point. But, like, even the field goal that was missed, it wasn't that long. It wasn't that long of a field goal. I think it was like 40-ish yards, and the Patriots kicker missed it 42 yards. Wait. No, I lied. Let's see. I just wanted to see how long the field goal was. As I find that, Eric, 35 yard. A 35-yard field goal, so it wasn't even 40. So anyway, point being is it was just a bad week again for the Patriots. And I don't know, like that's unfortunate for.
Well, I'm thinking Belichick's trying to play a very long game that none of us know that he's playing.
Right, he can't be this bad.
Yeah, otherwise, what's really depressing is that Belichick is just hurting his legacy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because people always question, was it Brady? Was it Belichick? Was it Brady? Was it Belichick? And I'm not turning this into that debate again, but Belichick is not looking good.
Yeah.
And he hasn't looked good this year. I mean, the fact that, to me, it's just baffling to hear that we're talking about the possibility of Bill Belichick being fired. Like, he's been one of the best coaches in the league for 20 plus years. And now we're talking about him possibly getting canned because he's not doing a good job developing talent. So I'm hoping he's playing a game that I'm not aware of and that he just comes out of nowhere and be like, this is my plan all along. And I got Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. somehow on my team. It ain't happening, but I'm just saying, maybe there's something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Patriots are a mess.
Yeah. And here's the, maybe he's just a 7-year-old guy who needs to retire because like, it's just, yeah, I mean, like, come on, like he's 70 years old. Like eventually the game passes players by and it passes people by and coaches by. Like Don Shula was the same way. It happens. So Mike Holmgren, right? So like there's legendary coaches that like the game just passes them by at some point and they can't adjust. And maybe this is where we're at with Bill Belichick. We'll see. But I'm kind of with you. I'm like, he's too smart. He's probably like, I'm hoping to get fired and then go and coach Justin Herbert in Los Angeles there. So let's see what happens.
And you don't have to draft a quarterback. You have one.
That's right. That's right. I don't have to wonder if he's good. He's already good, Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.